I see so many cameras here in front of me. There is a reason for me being scared of cameras. In one of the international conferences which I inaugurated in Calcutta, there was a cameraman who had an AI camera, artificial intelligence. He took my photograph. I looked like an amalgam of Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan. Proudly, I showed my photograph to my wife. You know what she said? She looked at the photograph and told me, better than the original. Now, I remember one incident from the Bible. Pharaoh had a dream. 7 fat cows emerged from the Nile, followed by 7 lean cows. The lean cows swallowed the fat cows. Pharaoh was very annoyed at this. Many of his courtiers interpreted the dream in different ways to please him. But Joseph was in prison. He gave the interpretation to the Pharaoh's dream. He said 7 fat cows represent 7 prosperous years for Egypt. 7 lean cows represent 7 years of famine which will come after that. The wise ruler that Pharaoh was, he appointed Joseph as his prime minister. You know what Joseph did? Joseph built a buffer stock in the time of prosperity. After 7 years, when there was famine in all the countries around Egypt, the granaries of Egypt were overflowing with grains, which teaches us, those who have received the employment card here today, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. That's a great lesson which the Bible gives us. And the Bible again speaks about Rozgar Yojana. Father may be wondering where in the Bible is it said. Because the Bible says, many are called, few are chosen. Right? Isn't it the definition of Rozgar Yojana? Many are called, few are chosen. Why are the few are chosen? Because of certain qualities that you have. You know, education is empowerment. Education is enlightenment. Education is emancipation. Yes, it's all correct. And Kothari says, the destiny of India is being shaped in our classrooms. That's also correct. But education also should lead to employment. Rozgar, I remember in my college, SP college, Father also is going to SP college. You know, we had a young friend, George. George was a bright student. He was first class first in the university. But he did not get any job. Then, out of desperation, he comes to Siliguri. In Siliguri, the Great Eastern Circus Company was camping at that time. George went and appealed to the manager of the circus company, who was also from Kerala. Taking pity on George, the manager said, there is no Rozgar for you here, but we will give you something so that you can make a living. That's all. You can eat. So he joined the circus company. In the circus company, in the circus show, there was an item which drove thousands to the circus gallery. The cage of the lion is brought on the center stage. Then the cage of the chimpanzee is also brought there. Slowly, 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 the cage of the lion is opened. Slowly, 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 the cage of the chimpanzee is opened. The chimpanzee will be pushed into the lion's cage. The lion pounces on the chimpanzee. The chimpanzee turns somersault to escape from the clutches of the lion. It is to see this that thousands come to the circus tent. One day, the chimpanzee died. It is time to start the show. The circus manager told George, you got a small employment there. Mr. George, today you be the chimpanzee and do the show. And George said, to give my neck into the mouth of the lion, how may I come to the circus company for that? Somehow they persuaded him. The robe of the chimpanzee was put on George. George looked exactly like a chimpanzee. The cage of the lion is brought. The cage of the chimpanzee is brought. Slowly, 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 the cage of the lion is opened. Slowly, 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 the cage of the chimpanzee is opened. Chimpanzee is pushed into the lion's cage. Lion pounces on the chimpanzee to catch it. George in desperation said, please don't kill me, I'm a graduate. The lion said, don't worry, I am a postgraduate. Their education is employment, education is emancipation, yes. Education is empowerment, yes. Education is enrichment, yes. But education also should be lead to employment. It is the realization of this great value that our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's India is transformational India. You know, Modi's India is ready. India is ready to rejig and reboot. India is strong. Our youngsters should proclaim to the whole world, India is strong. India is great. Our youngsters should proclaim to the whole world, India is great. India should showcase its best before the world. That is why India is undergoing a transformation. What's the type of transformation which comes when youngsters take the leadership role? That transformation is what the Nobel laureate, W.E.'s Irish poet, has said. In Easter 1916, he says, all change utterly, a terrible beauty is born. When youngsters come to leadership roles, all change utterly, a terrible beauty is born. It is that terrible beauty which I see reflected in the audience here. Youngsters are taking over. You know, youth are not creations of the past, nor custodians of the present, they are creators of the future. I repeat, youth are not creations of the past, nor custodians of the present, they are creators of the future. It is that which Singlaji has been implementing here. I do not want to take more of your time. You know, there is something called social commitment, which is expected of you. When I speak about social commitment, now we had a principal, Father Papias. Father Papias was a very nice priest, very, very affectionate to the students. But he is a stickler for cleanliness. Even if a small sheet paper bit is there, he will immediately pick it up himself. He was very stickler for cleanliness and tidiness. And after his principalship was over, once he retired, he was sent to the Sagar Exar Gate. On the way to the church, he saw a donkey dead on the road. When he returned also, the donkey is still lying there. Being a crusader of cleanliness, Father Papias ran with the municipal commissioner who was a young IAS officer. And the father said, a donkey is lying dead on the road, please make arrangements to bury it. The arrogant IAS officer, young man, he tells the priest, burial of the dead is the duty of the priest. Father Papias said, yes, burial of the dead is the duty of the priest. I will certainly make arrangements to bury the dead donkey. But before that, I thought I should inform the nearest relatives. That is why I am talking to you. This is what is called, when it comes to social commitment, this is what we see all around us. But you should take a cue from this. You know, it is said, Browning said, grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. The best is yet to be, yes? The best is always yet to be. You are now given a passport to success in life, the employment cards. But you have a social responsibility. I wish you the very best. Certainly, employment is not something which can be underrated at any point of time. You know, again, in one of my schools, we had a friend called Ramchandra. Ramchandra again had the same problem. Good marks in the examination, but no job. Then somebody told Ramcha, there is a post of a railway signalman in Renikunda. Please apply for that. He applied for it. There is a post of a railway signalman. He is before the interview board, Ramchandra. First question by the interview board. Mr. Ramchandra, you applied for the post of railway signalman, yes sir. If two trains are speeding in the opposite direction, on the same railway line, imagine two trains are speeding in the opposite direction on the same railway line. What will you do as a signalman? Ramja said, sir, I will stop both the trains using the automatic signal. Interview board. Suppose the automatic signal is not activated. Then Ramja said, sir, then I will use the manual signal. Suppose the manual signal is damaged in the lightning in the previous day. Then Ramja said, sir, in that case I will use the land phone and ask the level cross to stop one of the trains. Suppose the land phone is engaged. Then Ramja knew which way the interview is proceeding. He said, sir, in that case, I will call Chotu Ram. Chotu Ram? Two trains are speeding in the opposite direction at the same time. You will call Chotu. Who is Chotu Ram? Chotu Ram is my younger brother studying in the 3rd standard. Why call him? He has not seen a train accident so far. Let him see this one. So that is also Sringlala's style, you know. He successfully conducted the G20. He will do everything possible. Everything possible, he will do it in the best possible manner. As he has done this Rozgar Mela. He will criticize him even after that. He will also call Chotu Ram. I tell you, shall I tell you a secret? In the Indian Administrative Service as an IAS officer, I also used to call Chotu Ram on many occasions. Do your best and leave the rest to, not for others to judge, you know. Yes, I promised you one thing, I will not take too much of your time. But then again I have a discomfiture, you know. I was once a sub-collector of Pale. We have one great priest from Pale here. There, Cardinal Rubin once came there. You will all know Cardinal Rubin is the special representative of the Pope, Holiness Pope. So there was jubilation all around. You know, I was the local sub-collector. So I also wanted to hear his speech. When we were all waiting to hear the speech of Cardinal Rubin, an announcement came on the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Cardinal Rubin's flight has been delayed by 1 hour. That is okay. You know the second announcement? In the meantime, our sub-collector Ananda was will speak to you. I was shocked. No information to me that I will be able to speak. Then I asked the organizers, what is the topic? You know what was the topic? Dialectical materialism and the essence of Christian theology. I did not understand a word. But I started speaking about dialectical materialism and the essence of Christian theology. About 20 minutes passed. I got a chit. Normally when you get a chit during your speech, it means, please wind up, isn't it? You know what was written in the chit? Cardinal Rubin's flight has been delayed by 1 more hour, please speak on. So for 2 hours I had to speak on dialectical materialism and the essence of Christian theology. This is scene number 1. Scene number 2. You know, I got a UN award, Global Best Practice Award for my activities in the low-cost housing sector. I went to New York. I was invited to the special session of the General Assembly on habitat. I was given the award. I was also given 3 minutes to speak there. Very happily, I came to a Manhattan hotel. There, I got a call from Kerala, Pale. It was evident it's an old lady on the other side. She asked me, am I speaking to Dr. Bose? I said, yes, ma'am. Dr. Bose, I need your help. I asked, tell me, ma'am, you see, I am not able to sleep for the last 2-3 days. I need your help. I thought she might have thought I am a medical doctor. So I told, ma'am, I am not a medical doctor. I know all about you. You are a PhD, that's why you are a doctor there. Madam, what way can I help you? I told you, doctor, I am not able to sleep for the last 3 days. Then I said, ma'am, do you have hypertension, blood pressure? Yes, I have hypertension. Are you in the habit of taking sleeping pills? Yes, I am in the habit of taking sleeping pills. Maybe in the last 3 days you might have forgotten to take the sleeping pills, that's why you are not able to sleep. No, I took barbiton finally and still I am not able to sleep. Only you can help me, doctor, only you can help me. I said, what way can I help you, ma'am? Dr. Bose, do you remember when you were a sub-collector here, you gave a speech on dialectical materialism. 1 minute after that I started sleeping. Can you repeat the speech once again? So I did not want you to say that. Therefore, I'm not taking much of your time. One more discomfiture which I had with which I end. You know, I'm also chancellor of the various universities. And the universities were not holding convocations, which has affected the students in a very, very adverse manner. So I started holding convocations, morning, afternoon, evening, and distributing degree certificates to the eligible students. Now, in one of the convocation speeches, I was encouraged by the audience by clapping and laughing and all. I spoke for more than 1 hour. Encouraged by the students, I said, we need educational reform, we need industrial reform, we need agricultural reform, we need social reform. One student from the audience said, but you need some chloroform. Before I say that, thank you very much. Wish you the very best. Thank you. God bless you.